A story about an eagle. I love eagles. I absolutely love eagles. So, there's a type of eagle out there that before she mates with a male eagle, she literally picks up a twig, a branch, a twig from a tree, and she looks at him. Oh, you want to mate with me? Follow me. She got the twig. She flies as high as 61 football fields, which is 18,600 and some feet. But sister girl not flying straight up. She flying like, what? You want this? Right. That's what she doing. She look at him when she gets that high and she drops the twig. And she says, catch it before it hit the ground. He has to catch it before it hits the ground. Now, mind you, if he does not catch it, deuces, kick rocks, I'm done. She won't mate with him. But if he catches it before it hits the ground, cool. He brings it back to her. Brings the twig back. She flies even higher. Even higher. And when she flies higher, she does it again. She drops the twig and she says, catch it before it hit the ground. If he wants to mate with her, he will catch that twig. Guess how long she does it? 2 hours. 2 hours she does this. And in that process of those 2 hours, if that twig hits the ground, she will not mate with him. She will not mate with him. But if he catches the twig and brings it back for 2 hours, then she will mate with him. Eagles mate for life. Now, let's parenthetically pause, which verbal parentheses, that's what that is. But let's move forward. So they mate and they have baby eagles. Those are called eaglets. So your eaglets are little and it's time to teach them how to fly. Daddy is like, all right, when you go down, stretch your wings out. You got this. That's my eagle language. You got this. Stick them out. Mama like, you need to jump. No, mama, I can't jump right now. Daddy said you can do it. Mama said you finna go now. So she literally pushes him out the nest. He going down. What? Daddy like, remember what I taught you. Stick your wings out. You can do this. You can soar. You're better than chickens. You're better than birds. You can soar. Let's go. Expand your wings. Catch him before he hit the ground. Because he going down like this because he not listening. Bring him back. Put him in the nest. Mama like, you good? Okay, cool. Boom. She pushed him out again. You know, he like, mama, you tripping. For real? So daddy started telling him, let's go. So he started doing that. But mama then told him, you better catch my baby before he hit the ground. Play if you want to. Right. Catch him. Bring him back. It takes 2 hours to teach a baby eaglet how to fly. Y'all ain't get it. It takes 2 hours to teach a baby eaglet how to fly. She tested him with the twig. He caught the twig for 2 hours, so she knew he would catch her baby for 2 hours. If God gave that much sense to a bird, how do we as women not test before we trust? I'm just saying. She tested him with a twig. We can't even say carry my books to class. We can't even say I got to go. My daddy said be off the phone at 9. Now, I'm not just talking about dating. Your friends. Do you test them? Do they have goals? Do they want to accomplish anything in their life? Eagle mentality. Eagle mentality. At some point, whatever is holding you from being the eagle that you were born to be, you need to let it go. You need to cut it off. And that's serious. Just like that. Well, her feelings going to be hurt. Yep, your life going to be destroyed. Cut her off. Cut him off. If a person doesn't stand behind their word, cut them off. It's hard. I get it. I promise you I get it. But you can't go through life trying to figure out why a person didn't do what they said they was going to do. It's hard. At some point, you got to get real with yourself. Drop twigs. And your twig may not look like my twig. Right now, my twig may be car notes and mortgages. Your twig may be pencils and books. I don't know. But if you have friends that's encouraging you not to do what your parents said do, that's not cool. They not talking about school and a future. Cut them off. Just that simple. Cut them off. So if you leave with nothing else in your mind today, I charge you and I ask you to find out what your twig is and drop the twig. Thank you very much for listening to me today. Thank you. Thank you.